amam akwaba ede aba abi eni Ojaba TV so emprempre di wonsia abo na ensam a yensaka e wo Ghana mantan bi nsia ni ana nsemfo abo ami asoro so kroje se okenkan fo mi meji medwa ene anope na me fambe so se abi eni Ojaba TV anopa bosuo kase na ensam a obete e wo kase ni bi ni se eye rapport ba fu ni on the Sunday atodwa afa legal education bill a ekoso ewo ebebi a yetete nkofo a ombe alaya fu on the Sunday atodwa so ana edonkunu ewo ndrase me fie on ba de bere eye ni so Alexander afa ni marking enso akasa se abanye asisi sikini aya for sase ogogo so ntomura na omo chire no okasa yi ya ko ana donkunu so ni adanyi na nsende ena odi ni na no asen so asoya ya so ni so van eni kama le so andanyi ewo menu ha na esempi kan ho ana ene anope maji brese me ba so nsa amini Ojaba TV anopa bosio kase na kan ho na emphasize da PC and company omo ya de papa won opese wutu so ya asoya ba kope dan ha obia agya tum obetumi akona wetu bosio kama ede ama me pa cha we de ade ba kwa wetu mi sren fan tu kwan etimi kanfo esi cosmetics ede ama me pa cha koto mu ku papa ho da be drama so bi na so we de no enyefe na okopie mu e wasante mante mahin group mase na oko school tech na pe bebi adu ti beto dia me pa cha esi hostel bebi ba kope na obi agya tum se ho de asomdwe ho obetumi akoda ho no na ode sua ade na me ma beje bi esima aduasa na mabadri kase no abeso midin edi nana Kofi Asare afi yenhye ensem nase se yenhye ensem nase de ani ye rapport ba fuboni ene wakopie mu ewo mrase bedefie ena odi nsem ni atodwa yina afa legal education bill akọ bebi efrese school of law ewo mokola no sa ade we ohwe ni se afiri ye de beba awie se ne be ya adusuafo agentity ho no omho beto odi ne nsem eko ne wiye no ochiro ni se omo de sise efufuru eba beba se ne be ya ebe mo adusuafo agentity ewo ho.
The able chairman of my Committee on Constitutional and Legal Affairs for the good work that has been done on this bill and for all the commendations. I was very happy that my colleague, the Honorable Tony Mia, said that this was a wonderful opportunity coming from the opposition. I thought that was very reassuring. And this is because the bill, as the Honorable Majority Leader has pointed out, it accords with the letter and spirit of the Constitution in Article 25 to create equality of opportunity for every one of our citizens desirous of becoming lawyers. The Honorable Majority Leader has described how strenuous it was for people to become lawyers in the past. But though it was a very strenuous system, it also guaranteed automatic entry to the law school if you were qualified enough to go through the LLB program. What this bill does is to clear the bottleneck, which is the monopoly of the Ghana School of Law and also the so-called entrance exam that made it virtually impossible for even students who graduated with first class from very reputable universities to get into the Ghana School of Law. So, Mr. Speaker, the innovations introduced by this bill are very clear for everyone to see. We are introducing an accreditation program that will make sure that it is not every mushroom LLB school that will produce lawyers who will go on to write the bar exam. There will be accreditation and quality control to ensure that if there is a university producing LLB candidates, those candidates would have gone through a training that is either equivalent to or better than what I went through or what the Majority Leader went through before becoming lawyers.
Oko Facebook Abi TV ene ewo to me any bi ahwe Abi TV live Abi Facebook kase en ona oko YouTube nso Abi TV Ghana kase no betumi ahwe afa ye to ansam no so na emrahye bedwani ema ade hye omo afutu ono so eno yemra edom kuma na no dani e wo mra hyebedefie ayo nyonyamfo Alexander Afenyo Markin ene wanya simpie ejina so wo mra hyebedefie ana de nsem bi atodwa na o kire mu se eye gold board sika bi efe ni 214 million bi afọ mo sase enti osrese aban ye ote so ene osuafo hwe sika sam so ene gold board peni omumra na omumecheche sansem im enfantire Ghana fo.
We confronted the missing millions. The IMF published a report and flagged 240 million losses through the third quarter 2025 from Gold for Reserves program. These were not hypothetical risks. These were realized losses, lost to trading shortfalls and questionable fees. This sum is not an abstraction. It is classrooms never built, hospital equipment never procured, farm input never graded. It is the future of our nation sacrificed on the altar of opaque and reckless financial engineering. But this situation did not end with the missing money. It escalated to vanishing gold itself. Official Bank of Ghana data confirms a collapse to so severe that it defies belief. Our gold reserves, which stood at 37.1 tons in September 2025, plunged by nearly 50% to near 18.6 tons by December. In just 3 months, we witnessed the utter evaporation of prior gains, financial phantom event that has left our national balance sheet dangerously exposed. The connection between these two catastrophes is not incidental. It is a causal and speaks to profound moral failure. On one hand, this government has proven utterly incompetent in combating the scourge of illegal mining.
Na okasa wie ye pene dompeni na no deni eye mahama yarega enso ebe kasa ye na oche ni se eye 240 million sika bia enhira ye ne mu ende ohwa se nya Ghana for ye sika sema koyie na oman no hoto no ni nyina no eye gold board for adaroma eka ho omo so omatuma boa ama Ghana no yetumi anya sika dia hwe amanfo ha enti omunja se ne omoto afuturo bu omani na omobo omosomo se sika bi afa omonsase.
We confronted the missing millions. The IMF published a report and flagged 240 million losses through the third quarter. At a time when the Ghanaian economy has regained stability after a period of severe distress. Mr. Speaker, I just listened to my colleague, the minority leader, speak extensively about the Ghana Gold Board and the loss that is reported to have occurred. Mr. Speaker, what I hear, what is being reported is that 2.4 billion Ghana cedis, equivalent to 214 million United States dollars, may have been lost. Mr. Speaker, they are not asking the question, what has been gained? I am asking the question, what has been gained? Mr. Speaker, the statistics show that in 2024, gold from artisanal small-scale mining sold to the state was 63.6 tons in 2024. In 2025, as a result of the activities of the Gold Board, gold sold to the state from artisanal miners jumped to 103 tons. From 63.6 tons to 103 tons. A jump of 39 tons. Mr. Speaker, the value of 1 ton of gold is 96.5 million United States dollars. the value of 1 ton is 96.5 million United States dollars. So 39 tons added by Gold Board gives us 3.8 billion United States dollars. Mr. Speaker, so if we lost 214 million United States dollars and gained 3.8 billion.
Yetwa ensem no so ama na sika kra bia baako e organa ha agidimpa EcoBank ende omo ne State Housing Company akobenkro mu do mo sa hye krata se omo de hihye bia ba e ba beboa Ghana ni nyina ne se omo besisi adan e de ama aban adwumayefo asabi omo beko pension no na omo ni bebi omo do muti beto ana afen so ankrankre a obi apese yesi edan enfa ma na obetu ane kakra bedu mpani fie so no na wakasa wetu adan de ka wie se ne ebe ya ebe ode na omo de hihye nyina to dwa na omo kirem se obi wo ho be aban adwuma na ebedu bra beko ahomegim na bebi ode ni ti beto no na akoye asefem e de ama no.
When you look at the cost of homes in Ghana today, it's really out of reach of most regular salaried workers. If you look at the salaries we have across the country. However, State Housing is stepping in, and I've seen some of the prices that they have on their homes, and I believe that it will make Ghanaians happy. And I think when we finally outdoor the full packages in terms of the homes and the rates for the mortgages, Ghanaians will also be happy with us as a bank.
The medium income earners and the low income earners have problem with financing their housing. And so what we decided to do is to look for mortgage financing. And so we approached EcoBank, and we were able to have a consensus ADDM in terms of our objectives, that they were willing to put out their services to us so that we can also render same to satisfy.
Yetwa ensem no so na University of Ghana okopiemu wo ho a University Senior Staff Association empanifo bia omo ye adwuma ho ende omo tuntesu kokko e de kira ban ye oye kire se afi 2024 eba no ebebedi afi 2025 no omo sika bi ekamu ma ban dada na etwamu no entu amam na aban foforo ba waye ebu nani egusu so ompese obe 20 osra aban no se omo metu enfama anya sa omo be ye oye kira na se omo betu ntesu kokko e de akire aban no.
Conveying his message to you here on University of Ghana campus. And therefore, the national chairman says, stay, stay, go, security, go.
Senior Staff Association, Universities of Ghana. Ono no see min kanchire wo mo say, wono eka sinibu say, obia oye Senior Staff Association member bia no, wonko fie. Esan say abanye endi ni ye ya sign agreement senior staff ye bisa ni say oh obe brana be ye adwuma after our normal working hours our pon I was say 2 overtime Saturday I was say otina fie ni wabusu na Sunday ana holiday mpo I say obi atina fie no bra be ye adwuma was say di overtime 2 ka enti ye nyina ya age atum na ya sign na nansei mu no legon empenyimfo say wo fa overtime ni entwe senior staff
na yeto ansem no so ane kopiemu asante mantem eyesa o ye kire ebi koso e wo Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology ayetwa ni ftia friends ke university no so mpanifo eto etia e wo ho no ana omu chemu se omu nuanom omu won kran University of Ghana aye bia di nyina nationwide strike a omu ye de etia aban no ti omu sra aban ni se ne omu sise omu de aba se aban ntu omu sika akamu ama omu sre na omu ntu ama na se ne be omu etumi akomu nyuma so biem.
Right and I say me say Fair Wages and Salaries Commission had an insaka agreement you know ma sign I review no you busu negotiation almost some had the before and I say at 9 because me anu ayanti etua that the ayaku say and no ya dachi and na ye praying na kinu mutimi ya juma wa over 35 years and so na ma retirement na say obekono na we nya hia na chese wo bebre gugwa enti ye paso akra na akamu a ye sra ban so ntia ya de mai ye ha ye ne say aban ba ye yenim sa aban na ya from January 2025 ever aban what year na August 2024 ebesi December 2024 de aban ye treasure the farm manager see abo wo mo atro ho lectures ebesi ne aban FE yan we ya sasika na bekam ya koso miansa ye nuanom a omo won kran ya ye from Unimark institutions miansa ya kan bom aye university this some university there as I say university akan dey bia na yedema won akatua ne allowance bia ese no as I say yedema won
na yeda so aginamu awo strike in sensem yi ma na okopie mu awo Kolebu Teaching Hospital anase Kolebu Dental Clinic eye Senior Staff Association so ho nso ato etian bi no mudi nsem bi ato dia se omode omani abre pan omo sra ban ne se omo meso ma se no musika bia la akamu no omo metua emfama omo.
Very unpleasant to announce to you that all members of the undersigned labor unions are embarking on an indefinite industrial action effective immediately. We are not forcing ourselves to do overtime, but our conditions of service is very clear that if you do overtime, the compensation for overtime work is overtime allowance and not call-in allowance, which is a lower figure. We all know as senior staff are entitled to 40 days leave. The new arrangement is that they want to reduce it from 14 days to 28 days. If today they are taking our leave days and overtime and we allow it to pass, the next minute they will go to the other items. And I can assure you, even your vehicle maintenance allowance is at stake. Until these issues are resolved, we are not going to back down our decision.
Following the
Yebefi strike in Semimu na Yakopiemu ewo Public Utility Regulatory Commission eye asoye a ehwe insu ne enyinamkane ahoden so ene pani eda o mano ababonten den sembi abetudwa ana ochire mu se yebesre se obi biara wo oman Ghana mu ha ankrankre ene wo mo biebie enuma wa untua insuo ene enyinamkane ahoden kan a no hweniye na tua enye sade aban no de sese bi ebebeba ebebema police fo ababechiro ode ne nsam ekonanim na ochire mu se mo amotche ensu ewo Ghana ha so mo hwe na omotwe omo enfre mu.
Minister for Energy plans to bring a bill to enact a new National Petroleum Authority Act. They also want to bring a bill to establish a Ghana Bunkering Services Agency. And then also, as you would recall, there is a program to involve the private sector in electricity distribution, and these are things that will have to come to Parliament for approval. There's been a lot of renegotiation of the various power purchase agreements with independent power producers. These are matters that have to come to Parliament. The Nuclear Power Corporation bill will also come. There's a proposal to establish a Renewable Energy Authority.
Yatwa ensam no so ade amano hu dia ekoso ewo man Ghana mu ha na Ghana Railway Development Authority peni oda no Dr. Frank Apple ene odinsem ya tudwa ana ochire mu se eye akwantu hu nsem akwa atwe wo Ghana ha pa entineketeke bi a asai anase akwan bi ala wo se ye na keteke adwuma no ekoso anim ewo Ghana ha no ye behwe na ye na esiese na empempie bebi a ye etu afum agudie metie man sectors no ye be ye bebre ewo ho.
Very unpleasant to announce to you that all members of the undersigned labor unions are embarking on an indefinite industrial action effective immediately.
So the whole life cycle cost of the railway is cheaper compared to road. Okay, it is capital intensive, yes. Turnaround time, you can't do it, it's not 4 years, 4 years. You need about 10 years to build it. You must be intentional about the railway. So that has been the limitation. The plan here is that if you can connect Ghana Manganese Corporation 10 million metric tons, or Pomanse, let's say 5 million metric tons, that's 15 million metric tons. You've got to Awasu here, they are doing 3, they want to go to 5. If you add 20 million metric tons, in here, 10 million metric tons. What will be the total metric tons? You are looking 40 million metric tons per annum. Assuming you are doing on average $10 per ton, How much is that? $400 million. This is what pays for the infrastructure. So the idea is to have, I know most of you have heard Ghana-Burkina line, but in Ghana, the most profitable line in Ghana is the Western Corridor. That goes from Hamale all the way to Takoradi Port. So the idea is that if we are going to more or less sell this product, this is a product that must be, we must sell this product to private investors. We must be able to guarantee them return on investment without guaranteeing them sovereign guarantee. We are not offering any sovereign guarantee, but there must be off-take agreement, off-take guarantee from the mining site to attract the market to do that. So the purpose of this line more or less aligned to the
Yatwa ensem no so ne kwakopie mu ewo upper dentra is ewo dunkwa wo fin ne mpatem ye nyina nim se bosoma di enim ne da etoso asia ana ye yidi esi hodi aka ye nananom a mohwe omumogya gu ho edeje fa hodie edemaye na akopie mu ewo upper dentra is dia oyem rahye bedwani ene wo mo kan ehye mu no omo se omo abesese agokansi akese pan wo ho na ade ama mbabu no ewo ho se ne be ya ye de be ka ye nananom a wonyom ba bi eko
is District Police Command, any Divisional Police Command, commanders near Tomo aside of Immigration Service, Fire Service, all the services that we do how we are bound for. You have to do the medical image, the kind. The Bay, the Tosu, and 9 and Sun main event. We did this being a reinforcement from outside into Dunga security there. I have crowd for the event. Name security between we pay ya. Let him move forward. Omoni omadin so omoni abam forward. Na ye but say na ye tie ho ase. The Boko Dunga government hospital. The donation ama hospital no. The donation ama patient bia one by one. The be visit omo. Ye nuanom no omo, ye papa no omo, ye nananom no omo. They are so moon 5th March. The bed the blast man before Kum Ama, a teacher only bench, and we say, I'm a boy. I did say,
na empeni se kwantintin bia no pempi no abubuano na ebesi ana afenso se di adwene de wachi e behwe asuofra aha ana brebe ma me ho kwan na no sia kase a me kofa Ghana mantan du nsia nim na nsamufo bo a me so ne so ha na me de ni nyina besi na ensem bia ete ne ho tentima e wo kase ne bilim se enye rapport bafo bone odinsem bi atodwa afa legal education bill no odinsem bi atodwa ade afa ho sanso ana edom kuma ewo mbrahye bedwefie omo ano dadi adinsem bi afa eye sika ayira ewo gold board no na okasa wie yepe ana fe dompeni ano denu so abeyi na no fefefe na SMP eka we hu ena okenkanfo na no pembesi konwa na me de be so mo se abi ni Ojaba TV anofa bosio kase me patcho the sia group of companies won ana mo bo me chidom anofa me de kase no ebrew na me ameji brene kase no bro me din ede nana Kofi Asare sabre de metwa me husima na ye de ko wakrata ye nsaka wo memu ene morning show no hansen na abegafo ede atoa wo so sabre de metwa me ho aba
Sia Boho ti ye kasia Boho a eye company a edema nsu afabo dia betia nsu ni shibia we na friend number no nsu the baba ni ababo no nsu machine we see a machine the whole Ghana e ba ko pe na wura wo man enu ti the dia nsi o le shape ya o so mi ti ni yan su machine we go ti make it ya ma enu ti se wo to so bia enya ba bia se sia bohu e ba ma wo nsuo fi se yenim se water is life.
Yanum Nadofo, they be a cat transformation house, and yet transformation say you transform in the park of the Yakeke. Then boom, you so see a boreholes, adding Sua Bremo. You saw Oba Betino, machine need to look up 350 meters deep into the beer. Obians in the Sia boreholes, Bawa, to Soda Baho. So, whatever Sia borehole is, water flows. So, I should show you cheap fine. Now, who Dr. Ujaba, Ubehuyen. The telephone number 0244 166 797 020-816-4125. One village, one borehole machine. Now, we can't once. We are son and Quanswa Eba. The first one now, Baba Bibi, and what presenting engineer or year machine. What you mean? I was say the whole Ghana, yeah, machine, and only the best, and only first a year or my year. Ediaba Ghana has seen. Into ya dear, me betting you to show baby. We need a beer. Over fan number now, over free beer. The pepper, the beer we see any shape, you be too soon because we know what's a machine we know. First time ever, the Billy Ghana hat. Some machine really too soon. Yeah, beer, we Billy hat. It's the beer be free you beer and the brother knows. Yami Unsha. God bless you so much for your hard work, and I hope for sure that the rest of the machines will be coming. Sia borehole, wherever Sia borehole is, water flows.
And that is a major transformation. A lot of people sometimes don't even appreciate what the impact of the Ghana card is. But if you gave me 1,000 interchanges and the Ghana card, I'll choose the Ghana card because it has more impact on the.
Before the end of this year, if you arrive in Ghana at Kotoka Airport, you don't even need to go to an immigration officer. We are putting together the e-gates. You put your Ghana card, it will open for you and you pass it. The e-gates will come into work in Ghana.
A view and that we should not tax mobile money, because mobile money transactions, a lot of the people who are using these transactions are very poor people.
Look at the economic management team. It is quite clearly a fantastic team. Professor Jambafo, Dr. Akotose, Dr. Afriye Akoto, Honorable Alan Chiramanting, Boachi Ejako, Ken Oforiata, Senior Minister Yao Osafo Mafu. What a solid team.
Northern part of our country where you come from, and Amono, can you beat your chest and say, yeah, yet the signature project in the north?
I think here the most important project here in the north since independence. A Pualugu Dam project.
Okay.
Is the biggest investment. Say we're drawing books no since independence.
Okay. Government
be by say Pualugu Dam. But we're here as a signature project and in Ebeda #1. So there's no doubt about that.
I have no doubt in my mind, and I was championing the Pualugu Dam. We have not yet been able to do it, but by the grace of God, I believe we are going to do the Pualugu Dam. It has to be done. And that is a major transformation. A lot of people sometimes don't even appreciate what the impact of the Ghana card is. But if you gave me 1,000 interchanges and the Ghana card, I'll choose the Ghana card because it has more impact on the.
Before the end of this year, if you arrive in Ghana at Kotoka Airport, you don't even need to go to an immigration officer. We are putting together the e-gates. You put your Ghana card, it will open for you and you pass and enter. The e-gates will come into work in Ghana.
A view and that we should not tax mobile money, because mobile money transactions, a lot of the people who are using these transactions are very poor people.
Look at the economic management team. It is quite clearly a fantastic team. Professor Jambafo, Dr. Akotose, Dr. Afriye Akoto, Honorable Alan Chiramanting, Boachi Ejaku, Ken Oforiata, Senior Minister Yao Osafo Mafu. What a solid team.
Northern part of our country where you come from, and Amono, can you beat your chest and say, yeah, yet this signature project in the north?
I think here the most important project are here in the north.
Anope so yasamba ebusia wa wo hwe me ho te sen bibi aboko de nyame aye yadom ema enenso adepache yen na sanya wonim bebi ano ye ba betina ha ye dwen Ghana ho na ya bo Ghana ho nkomo na ya hwe nsema ekoso a sebio emma Ghana entumi entumpon enko nanim eno wonti na abena nyina efijuada kopem fiada de bia onsia ampa mu kopem se no ndu ebebo anopam no ye de abi morning show bebrewo ensama ebaya wode ensama enye wode ye de nyina bebrewo agokansie mu nsam ye de bebrewo adwadie ane nsama wudo bebre ena ye de ebebrewo ewo show yi so enti no pedie wo hwebe no shall support so ye na ena nsama eba no I don't know, but what you share Sanya Ebekono. But I will pay me can for the Sia Boho at the amount. Say Sia Boho, say Upens, you papa nom. Say we are corporate entity, and now say we are NGO. Now, Opese we see Boho, Cassia, and the coach, Yanka. A school for a sorry, a slow borehole drilling company, Papa Pie, we yen bremuno. Yet did you must show our Ghana and nay a before man so a who do us no. Yet did you must so pa the sea borehole. I mean, can't you say the sea borehole and yet Ghana pay and a year jumawo. That should tell you. The international recognition some parts of Africa, or let me say some of the African countries, no, aji atum. And to say Ghana ha, na say we say we mpe the sea bohola, and the minim nsu a wonom. But more dia na fret the sea bohole na yebetu nsu ni bi emfa ma ayensu krojin pa be ma ahoden. Abusua ene me pesa ye hwa sembi when you say abra the National Democratic Congress NDC for eba aban mu no 2024 campaign and I say time am war position campaign na NDC for ye nyina e kire say Ghana ewo baby a sebio yawa huye mu under the leadership of the then MPP government na nado da kwa kufuado ene ne bawo mia sani omo ye Ghana efa ye sani omo ma ahokyere ba Ghana a emebru sebio ebi mututu akwan ede kwa amanone sani ebe ambenya kakredie aso bobusua aso no ahokyere ba Ghana NDC for so any year campaign but yanyina ye Ghana ha ye huni akoso ye musikedi akoso e wona den MPP amenu friend say amemu onim ye corruption ahodo akoso who your friend say galamsey nsɛm ɛkɔɔ so ɛnɛ yɛda sɔre yɛ a yɛse nkɔfoɔ ɛda akyi ɛhɔ na yɛtu galamsey wɔ ɛnkane no ansa na wobɛtu fam kora tu galamsey no na nka wo de tetɛ but some years ago meka years ago I say ɛyɛ akyɛ dodo last 2 years here 3 years here mo ɛyɛ a mokɔ Kumasi paa no modu kɔnɔngo ɛkɔ nkɔkɔɔ hɔ no a wɔn sɛ hwɛ wonam kwan no so ɔbɛhu sɛ na nkɔfo tu galamsey wɔ ha yɛ a enti sɛ wosifi kaa no nkura bɛtumi anante akɔ hɔ. That is how bad the country was in the regime of the Nana Addo Akufo-Addo and the Bawumia government. But I never come on wasem. When him say na sisi ade nkofo beka say o akwa de NDC ni akwa de CPP ni. But I know there as a matter for another day. NDC for ever bemu no. Omo share bo bebre omo share Ghana for bo bebre esa say Ghana for kwa wo ye mu tiro ya ji omo tumu ye ti omo nsam omo campaign sam bia no e wo mantemu brono ban so constituency hemfa national ye tie NDC for nsam esa say Ghana for fa bibi mu Ghana for konye mebimu ewo na nado nsam enti etwa say NDC for that day e be twayen anase e be jeyen enti omomaye omohye bo bebre na eboba ko a NDC for share Ghana for ene me dream wa sabi o me ntia se na me hu ni akọ ni eba no the popular operation recover or loot oral and then me say oral no ewa honorable foreign minister oral no ewa hen na mo hwehwɛ na mo yɛ no nhwehwɛmu na mo yɛ na de kɔma president John Dramani Mahama a ɔda ne nyinaa de kɔma attorney general no mesra mo hemfa na mo ne akoduro wan na mo kye na atum sikaro dodo sign na yagye operation recover all loot emma yen kase anase emma yen kase asem na de bia ye kase political parties are all the same and these young people mu nyina mo ma me ba ko emma mo ma yen kasa because mo ba mu mo need 2 years mpo na at least mo ma ye ti ase say that was your flagship program because yes can be a woman and na be don kwa Akufo-Addo ni Bawumia ehwe ye ni kan anase eye hwe han ama nyema se koso sikadie contract ahudu ahu hia onipa on say no fata said obenya contract no ono and the contract man no papa we your friend is saying oh political party we are debia me also my campaign that but debia mo ballot paper so oh your friend was saying LPG Kofi Akpalu party LPG no maybe so yewo krom ha ana Kofi Akpalu yama no contract maybe so e contract no Kofi Akpalu oye oni ma akwahwehwe ana akwahwem Minim ya meka kyerɛ wo. Kofi Akpanu contract na ma no yeye aso onimi ya mpo ana. Sabio obinya sika, no wo sika, no to register company a, no to meet machine ba ku mienu miense bi a, oso a contractor. Enti na baba ohia contract. Sabio ni die ni adwen a yade maneuver sa contract no. Sa ni die no Sabio sa ni pan onibi. Enti obeda a execute sa contract no. Na ya tamsika pudwa dia makwabra ne se. Kona koye kwan Koko road. Na kwabra ne atena sika ne so. Esa se na ban na woso. Sade atie bia no omo ba wiemu omo asa atena so wie. Esa se omo wiemu 2016, omo se wiemu 2020. And they know how to maneuver their way into government. But now onya lanteni no. Nyamia onya lanteni no. Na kopo osia oyo. Ono no si hene. Na obe tu. Sani o tu ba omia no. Emi ngwase kwa so otu no ya. Esa mo nyama boni a mo ye wa ba mu a I'm the Ghana kwa huchiremu. Sisi your father say former finance minister. Ni akado for your tefri so abetina so no. I mean Adams. O bi sasa dey na Ghana. Abdai na we are not borrowing. Nobody ma say you borrow sika. You borrow sika. It's your borrow sika na your father say ya kotsa Laboni coffee shop na ya renew coffee baako almost about 3,000 5,000 na kwabra me etina wo na re coffee obere shabiansa ngi na Ghana sika echere bi say operation recover all loot John Dramani Mahama onobo okujetu ablakwa lawyer Martin Pebu retired COP Nathan Kofi Boache and Daniel Domlavo, Mr. Raymond Acha Yoko Penny Alano Ewaeva Dan Essie Attorney General. It is Sabio sa want to me present to case ye cry our court crown poor. Were we not in this country? Were we not in this country? Were we not in this country? SMLJ no. Ekosi say. Eno. Ena Kenofoyata. And it's not US no. Because on himself on landing Ghana tay. Hey. Obi na bo amenyom bibi besi. Me say Kenofoyata de me say opa ho. What they on tina ho afebo. The on tina ho. E manemba. Because Kenya be do Ghana say pe me wa we shemu say anchi bia no that your bedroom kedi mi da se me say ancheche bia kan beba no bonso a ye sika na wa wewe na wa memem na o de aye niema no o de beba but enya mo na me come wasem me say ora e wa enfa Diana mo ye mo hwehwe mu no mo de kwadru enfa mo man Ghana fo asonte enu nti na ye to abama mo esa say nim say oh aban bi ba oba be gigi ye sika de amayen aban bi ba oba be cha manfo atomu me say aya Ghana pe akomi bo anyu be mere ne ba ha o say aya Ghana pe aya Ghana pa ube wu say obi fufu akọwi aponche ya Yachina tum ajele no 10 years. Politician, you have billions of dollars. Na yarine cocots and na ochaya say yaman away on sambra next 2 months, on sambra next 3 months, on sambra next 4 years. Yadidi 4 years ne besono na atasa. Asem na nonsense. Asem no na egu. It is a politician yaga no for sikadia ne ho song oya den honorable. And the honorable there ya chi honorable tum because honorable no oya honorable which you too man ngwase be che no. But akwa bi owo ye fa say governor say okowi akoko district court amani 2 years akoko okowi akoko sabio abrantie onibi ejuma kura onibi okonya bi wa hen ne maame ne papa nibi nti okonya bi wa hen na odi ato akoko nti sabio akoma de no hwa akoma ne odaon me say akoma de wa ana obewu say na sabio chronoboy with talent akoma de wa ana obewu say chronoboy with talent because akwa obe force one fa de no wa udi wi abewu say eh nti me na me fa de wi nti say na me was skill sir eh say na me was talent sir obe say me was talent what you say it is a empenifo a omoda onwan ni yedi omo to offices bia no adwumako bia no se omo hwe se nyema be koyi ama Ghana fo na sabio omo di omofu oni omo adwen enenam na omo de se Ghana fo da ho na omo nyane na omo laptop akese asu omani na omo ya minus deduction obe sha no mo say be bank account foforo no mo gwa yesika na tum sani e be ya ye hwehwemu a ye hu akira kwan na ya bo asem negu ya ti kromo ha ana gift award mensa the NSS ghost name scandal no ye hu ne yakoso now ade ba ko ya me ya me say sometimes you know say assembly bana your babesia na ye kan say ye say kana obi se che say o your ba o me nyesa o your ba o me nyesa o your ba o me nyesa wo sho ma bi wo ya oba screen so a say oba say wo ncha na ye say sabe be tuna gbokro no obo ye ya ubejedi na maybe so asem maami wo other school we su se abase wo ncha na se uhye ne wadwabo bi ase na ya ka kire se maami we na fa ne gichewan ono na ya se oye ghost names sika bi adefa edeba ho bi ano na on the account be private account na on the atumu besrawo Diana, almost 31.5 million Ghana cedi. Hey! And I still a young tea who some say I could Operation recover all it. And this is for Nyamuni baby. Ebona mo share ya no, anu nie. Ana mo say en twen kakra. Na se yan twen kakra yan twen ekopem da ben ne misamo yan twen ekopem da ben until when because once ensam ya court be untumi mmoso but ye betunya kan enisuo no nia aba ye charges aye ya bon ye betunya kan but the real information about the trials thing amari de eno de ye beja ama lawyer for na sɛ judge judge wie na rule ne ba ɛno ɛna yɛbɛka no sisi adeɛ yɛntumi nka ne bebree but yɛnim sɛ Gift worried ɛdi Ghana hwɛmɔ Gift worried ɛwia Ghana sika what you say yɛnim evidence ne bebree wɔ hɔ enti yɛbisa Operation Recover All Route sisi a ɔmode ama the Attorney General Honorable Dominic Aine papa no me pana sempa enche sisi a na ɔbɛyɛ press conference sisi a na press briefing sisi a na press ɔyɛ press briefing kyɛ obiara wɔ Ghana ha sɛ we are minister na we yɛ press briefing kyɛ your friend is saying oh sɛ na me bɔ ni nsu me refi Dominic Aine a yɛbɛkye watum what you say when you know yɛnkyɛ 1 year abɛtwam kɔ we are in the second month of the second year in your tenure of office His Excellency menim sɛ wɔ akwantuo mu deɛ but when I call you the digital man ɛnyɛ baako no ɔfrɛ ne ho digital man na the digital gate is open for the digital man no Kotoka International Airport we are making the digital gate and so when you come you don't have to hustle you just launch your Ghana card and the digital door open for you and then also commission side here no the digital gate didn't open for the digital man and it's an embarrassment to the whole country. And the president who I will tell us the digital man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama because he's everywhere on the social media, glued to the social media, and I just say one take care. Obama on the CCR. I don't know many say constituency way. MP no oye independent candidate oyi lawyer we won to me lawyer no your friend is saying oh eya be tia na me refi nyama ade na ya mu nyama afiri me ti mu sa oh lawyer Apia Kubi good lawyer Apia Kubi oyi different so this man was on that seat for so many years. It took an independent candidate to wipe him off his seat. And then, or your lawyer, Emma won't to me. Remember that same so. Or your lawyer, Emma, your friend is Agri Memorial student. Ready. But say, some man the constituency no. Yade your friend say tomatoes the 4B at the video that 2 Jami you say who ya na because as at that point last year no they had a lot of harvest but they never had where to store them, where to people to come and buy. And it got to a point their tomatoes were deteriorating. Their tomatoes were spoiling. And so they cried unto the president of the land via social media. It took less than a week for the president to instruct the MP there to buy all the boxes of tomatoes. Now feeding program. Umpe na opedin. We speak to the fact. We speak what is clear. You tell us to be we are this, we are for that, we are for that. But you know something? In this world, na wonim sa ade na wo ye no e wa komem ne wa dwen mu no eye enti obia ne obia beka ati ase because ni nyina no papa mu na ye nyina ye hwehwe ekoye ma mene wo but I told mom some few minutes before Mr. Mumza time aso sha ma me fa gito wire 72 ya sha the CEO of the National Signal Bureau Edu Wahin ne sama be ba ye ene onam court ochina say ochina omra say inti honorable Dominic Ayine Attorney General, don't we have a substantive evidence to prosecute these people and recover our funds for Ghanaians? Chairman, who to me yen say Ghana hen ya fact ya say galamse. We have four witnesses. Our witnessing against Chairman Woon to me in court. But no man can want him. No court has ordered the defendant to come and apply for police Kaime. Oh. Police Kaime, Mr. Kaime. Oh, when you know, but say there's no substantial evidence, and so sometimes am I that thought say, won't to me, and now say, Kasana Yakase and the senior people, they are all the same. No, I don't want to believe. Because I have high hopes in the man called John Dramani Mahama, not the NDC. In the man called John Dramani Mahama, it is a number where so now we are always standing trial with these people that have caused financial law to the state. They say, can we follow the can once a more? Can they see a can once a more? The young and the Kasa. But yamra so emra so ye ba twa ye ho na ye de adwumadie no de aka no e de aka ho. But let me tell you something. I've always want to tell you, and I'm always telling you, say if you are a youth in this country and the matters of this country is not of your priority, or if not of is not of concern to you, then I wonder how you think, and I wonder the future you are building for yourself and for your future. As I may try me, police are fly to swim. I would say you may try, but one shall fly away. Abi Disika jackpot. Yane Brown. They say, yeah, but Mawa Disika. And my friend, Abi Disiko. No one just so, yeah, Disika. What you say? I don't know that's no. Anti Abi Disika jackpot. Anyway, yeah, say, on a phone. Now what dial star 274 star 8 hash. Star 274 star 8 hash. Now Akrania no February we are the first jackpot ever. And to stay tuned, we'll bring you a live jackpot session right here on the station. See, my name is Kayadaso, but my more clue. It can be around 30,000. It can be around 50,000. That area. And to me, now, we found phone now. Now, when the Macradian way, it goes for only MTN users. MTN users. And to be an MTN subscriber, you only pick up your phone, make sure you have a lot of money in your Momo, and then you dial star 274 star 8 hash. Star 274 star 8 hash. And enter the number of tickets. Number of ticket bakubiya 10 Ghana cedi. 10 Ghana cedi. So the number of tickets you stand a chance of winning or becoming the jackpot winner. Manfan Diagro, Manfan Yagro, Manfan Yakokwasa, because February went here. Maybe I must start each but start teacher because the here's Kanya dear. Say and I say I'm a jackpot winner of 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. Oh nana. Nana, Kabade Sanka are completing your mother. It's a mess now. But one year I started say Ucha. Started say Ucha. What you say? Star 274 star 8 hash. Abi Disika jackpot. Now what you so? Ye Disika. Ye try one by see ya. Yaba. Ere dia ka no. E beto aso e dia ma.
No elegance is possible without a perfume. It is unseen, unforgettable, ultimate accessory. Perfume is like a new cloak. It makes you quite simple, marvelous. Smelling good is the first step of conquering the world. Delight in a fragrance paradise. Sweeten your day with scent. A fragrance that whispers cute. Some of the compliments you get when you mart at FC Cosmetics. FC Cosmetics, when it comes to perfumes, makeup sets, skincare, and quality hair, you can plunge into our created designer perfumes like Armani Code, Blueberry, Ambada, Dio Sauvage, Latafa perfumes like Camera, Assad, Yaira, also Dora Collections perfume like Pink Heart, Lion Heart, and Colorful, and also Curation Lamis perfumes. And for perfumes like fragrance rolls like Berry's Weekend, Ophelia, Savage, and many more, contact FC Cosmetics for your elegant fragrance, unforgettable impression inspired by true refinement. If you want a touch to your everyday looks, if you've been waiting to purchase quality, authentic, and affordable makeup products, then your time is here. FC Cosmetics offers you quality makeup products for all your makeup needs. Talk of MAC, L'Oreal, Maybelline, Lakme, CoverGirl, we got you sorted out. Our products are value for your money. Skincare is self-care. Skincare is the only air to image. Review your natural beauty, glow like never before, unlock the secret of radiance. Pamper your skin, nourish, hydrate, and transform. Elevate your skincare ritual. FC Cosmetics is here for all your skincare solutions. FC Cosmetics, nature your skin's natural glow. Good hair is the difference between a good day and an amazing day. Being a brunette beauty never goes out of style. Are you looking for luxurious quality hairs for an event? Hairs that speaks for itself, from ordinary to extraordinary strands? FC Cosmetics is the deal. We trade in all kinds of hair. Take of raw donors, factory made, bundles, closures, and many more. Come to FC Cosmetics and embrace the magic of healthy hair. FC Cosmetics, restyle, you smile. Locate FC Cosmetics at Ahensan, opposite China Mall, adjacent to Kumauman Rural Bank. Contact us on 0530-476311 or 0201-917-774, 0537-398-866. FC Cosmetics, your body will thank you.
Hi, this is the State Sia for you. For your safety and comfort, I do recommend Sia Hostel. Just a stone throw from FG Mall to Jawante campus. This is a new hostel in town. I am inviting those students who are now about to learn on TEP campus. Just come and have your safety here, and it shall be well. God bless you.
Okay, busia ya saba bi me makwa ba sanso edeba abi morning show so me da se wanchi mo video no enfiri ho na wo sanso eneme ewo ha ebo nkomo enti baby adi ya babora ko wakata mu ensemu the newspaper review every Monday ekono ye best sign ni kakra. We'll give you more in-depth analysis about it. Na yene ma you be ebeka ho na ya bobu nsem ni mu kakra, but this would be a shase enti sani yakobia no at a preparation curve for the greater things and the beautiful things ahead of us. What you say? And so let's all bear in mind and then bear with us. But Sunday Americano, you can get all your news paper items on all newspaper stand now. Also, near airco near airbar. And as usual, I don't do this alone. You already know. But come. Minimum say bear maybe a shame. Guy being shame see you don't watch this TV because of me. You don't watch this show because of me. You don't watch this show because of me. Me say many say me honya fe. Many show. Ya many man say many. Obaba. That's a say.
Nyame adom me hoya na won say.
Adom na say yi.
Adom we o kan die. Won say ade fact.
Wona fact. He doesn't want the show because
I mean, spending how many hours? And you're sure you know anything.
Oh, and then you have the things you. Near all TV, not so shine.
Wash.
And I made me a wife. Who, mama? We have a call here. And I have what's your day born?
Me Saturday born.
Oh, Saturday. It's oh yeah, Amma. Oh, Rama. Nanama. Anamo.
David, we never confess in Biamba.
Nanama Tibiabo Cody.
Now, I
This is as for Nanama.
Nanama, I know can I am a
open Nanama. Na Enesia Samba.
Yes, I am.
What are some of the things that you hear about the show? And as a one step, we see about the show.
Oh, so say there be after show be a major feedback near day, and then for the fact that I started, people are applauding us. Say how I started, if we should continue that way, this show will be one of the best shows in Ghana. Yes.
Wow. Yeah, born an empire said.
Also, then and South to your see again, him say, enter cry. I beat TV, new Jabba TV.
See your bugger, the best to see.
Enter cry.
And not a guitar, your range, the range. Land Cruiser. Land Cruiser Prado 2025 model. Tier rubber. Never say na upie dimechi na
I am one na
upie dimechi friend say that's that time to na ma ware sharing to me force me kita na me share be the mensa to come in say the newspaper review segment and from next week, you ever say Nika crap. As I say, more in-depth analysis about it. And just stay tuned for greater things on the show. And let's begin it with Daily Guide. Daily Guide on the front page, or say government reclaims 800 acres of Nyankumase land in the Ashanti region. So this is in connection with the Galamsey rehabilitation project. And Galamsey, your friend said, program here, what is it? Send a Galamsey for say, Yensa, say, and in Yamano. To see the Ashanti regional minister, include with some of the MPs and some of the they are reclaiming the land, sir. Almost say, what I say, send a bear to me and you land in the back to grow stuff for us as Ghanaians. The Daily Guide newspaper, the front page of the Daily Guide. Nana backs Bawumia after victory. Now say the MPP primaries, His Excellency former Vice President Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia ono ana odi nkunim we say MPP 4 MPs the micro minority for eko hu no your friend is saying man congratulations and to see Bawumia na kasa ene yere Samira etu anamo e de former president Naso and President Ekomomo Ayiku and also what the Daily Guide Harry Osaya Koto tips Kojo Bonsu for NBC flag bearer. Harry Osaya Koto Watepe Kumasi Mayor Kojo Bonsu say on the your friend is saying NBC Mayor and also Ewa APD 2026 develop strong finance institutions for regional projects. Aha, and also the one Vice President, and also Udi Juma Sumpa Abra, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Ewa Kontum, Udi Juma Pa, Ewa Ghana ha. I'm a family, last one enter to na member Nanama Mbemu. AG closes wood to be facilitating illegal mining case. Attorney General closes facilitating illegal mining case. HSL. Want to me that I'm saying some original court, we will not call Bandebiana, the who will come in one hour, my too sure, no, or to say. Sometimes there will be besides other money, Miana. Now, we say, matter we tackle this some other time. Anama,
yeah.
Then I
will. Supreme newspaper. I'll say Baumia set to repeat Napo in 2028. Lobbyists asked to back off. So it seems in 2028, no, there's a possibility. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia best repeat Napo, and we all know the controversies behind Napo being the Baumia's running mates, and you know we are looking forward to it, whether it will be true or not. And upon Koma is also saying that winning back Ghanaians' trust is the bigger battle after Baumia's victory. To say ane de ye say Baumia betimi awe ne Ghana for your trust that, because it seems say nsem bi wo ehihye achire
nsem de bebe na pe wo nya me boy
aha nsem bi akokos to be
on the show no I will properly put together 70 lies of Dr. Baumia.
Hey, some 70.
Yes.
They are looking forward to it.
A song.
70 song.
Your song good. Your song.
And
look forward for it.
And then NPP Council of Elders commends peaceful presidential primaries, calls for party unity. And then what if the NDC present an Ashanti flag bearer to face the NPP? Nena assemble Ashanti war. NPP the Ashanti region eba. Na NDC so the aba. And then Omega Herbal Bitters trademark case. Accra High Court defers ruling on transfer motion. Amin Adam makes the case for Baumia as the NPP's 2028 standard bearer. Seems that Baumia is making a lot of headlines today.
Oh, he will make. He has always been making the headlines. By the end of the day, the delegate to decide.
Yeah, so Mr. Hansen, let's move on to the next.
Okay. The business analyst. The business analyst. Obehu ato is forcing. Manente ato is forcing. Aha. Hey ato. Obama dempa. Obiabia nyebe ni sorry akire Ghana for. O kire Ghana for say na yebu man. O si Gold Coast Refinery commence refining of gold. NTN check Ghana. Your exportation of gold in Nano. To be trapped. What I said, we are not going to process the gold here and then go and refine it somewhere and bring it here now and also a car. We are going to exploit our gold. We are going to refine it here and we are going to trade it. Into one I guess you can't get all my anymore. Oh la la. I'm into the way. Oh, they are self nabo. Asempa. Sani mo yo. Me the rough. Me the. They say asempa number. Aban papa swaba. When you believe say aban papa ba, you side with me. Yan koso. Inflation falls 3.8% in January 2026. Hey. And in December, under inflation equal 5.8, no. So see, January we are inflation that's also drop it drastically 3.8. Until you change that inflation equal 1% in Ghana. And Piotr, you better free. You tompo. You tompo. Sa Piotr, and baby, I be not Piotr points here. Baby, I be not drink into wood not sign our bra. I want for drink back no one. What you say? Young man, I want to watch your chromo. Huh? See, I never told watch it. So inflation better one, but better watch it 1 CD. Now I told we 2 CD. They say, I refer to red fish, you know. Now I turn ahead 2 CD. Garin bonus. Macaroni bonus. Once I sell a man, Yamaka Kano. I don't know, I turn 1 CD 50 pesos. Because once I Yama womb, in Kosian. Ah, look at 10 CDs. I was 2027. I said, prophecy. Woman, you watch it the whole day. No, I mean, they say, it's a prophecy and prophesying. 2027, they say our inflation rate will come down to either 1.5 or 1. Sure? They say, and then the 5th of February 2026. They say, they say inflation will come to 1%. When I catch them, they say, send me a corner. Oh, I beg you to say, I beg the papa. You trust where Africa is key to new future alliance. And to send Africa air corner. Why you see, say in this dispensation, 21st century, no, we see that there has been some new revolution via emanating from the African continent. Some African countries, you can't Burkina Faso, you can't Mali, you can't your friend is saying other countries. Now you say right now, no, in Yama Koso, because Burkina Faso is here now. Now they are producing their own tomato puree. I've had a tomato paste, no. They are producing their own thing.
But yes, that's yeah. So then I was saying the other day.
Oh, fair.
I know there are so many companies that started their producing juice near the
Commander Sugar Factory.
Oh.
When factory Bakua is still relevant, I'm still enjoying their product. It's the friend says a kufi. Yes, it's still there. And they are producing good juice. Like natural, no preservative. It's in Ghana for see, no, we can do it too. We can do it.
You haven't set it there,
but yeah, try say what to mean you. But obi koyeswa na otiche na wonye na okasa I don't know it's a pulling down syndrome no and what of mine no. There were Commander Sugar Factory. Ghana, we shouldn't even buy sugar. But the factory is there. Kwame Nkrumah Nyansani SE factory because we need the essence, we need the importance of sugar. We need say Ghana you make here sugar. Sugar there, what you say? But Ghana tisika import sugar. It be fair manone at the back. But it got to a point. Ghana was importing, excuse me, sanitary pads. But we can. But there's one factory here doing sanitary and I applaud them. Let them also. And so Africa, I think it is time for us to embrace new future alliance. Now, improve productivity, growth. within the African continent, you know, it can move on. We will stop going for aids in these foreign countries.
Raw material. The other export and then later import the final product. If we can sit down and do something, I think it will really help.
Okay. Okay. Mamen Koso, me pacho mo check man na quickly. Mamen Koso, the observer. Or say finance minister praised Gold Coast refinery over Gold Board partnership. And the Gold Board for the Omuntama Akobo Gold Coast refinery, they will refine the raw golds here in Ghana. It will not be exported to other countries to be refined. It is as the Ghana export. It is as the Ghana go to here. About we are going to refine our gold to become the gold that we all know. No, so as the Ghana, it will stay in Ghana. It will stay in the country. Say that na enia de bo ne nyama e be from drastically. What you say? And I want to say kudos to the finance minister and the brand Penny Bako, Honorable Same Jemfi. Let me finish with the observer now. Nanama Onfa Bakuna Yanfa Intrato. 169 NDC MPs back Hajia Amina Adams for Ayawaso East MP seats. And Hajia Amina Adams, Ayawaso MP, MP na Nyame Atonsa Fero no yere no. Enti ono so na yere se mekunu Nyankopon afrena ene meji na de sene ebe ya na hyehye pa ode bre ayawaso east fo no obetwa ni kunu ejuma pa no so no and I think say it is good because we yire na one ne dampa ba ko so na one ne toto adwe a sabi ono anonim utimu asem it I feel say it is in the right direction. It's in the right direction say ya beto ama no na ni kunu enida enisuadu hunu a ode ma constituency no abemu. Let me end with this one so you can come in. Now Tashi Ado calls for unity. Eno de yatisa abre. Africa must unite to unlock continental prospect. Vice President Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman. No, I don't care. I don't know say you can want them. Yes, African countries. I say we should unite together as Africans so that we can be strong in the eyes of our slave masters. What you say? Because anytime we need help, we need things. We need to make good use of our mineral resources, of what we have as Africans.
As different countries put together, but here we still cross over our continent. It's really bad. If we can unite and then we do things together, I think it will help us. So let's move on to the Ghanaian Times. Government committed to moving away from import-dependent economic model. This is from Professor Jane Nana, Vice President. And GCCI appeals to President over delayed contractor payments. I thought say contractors see a tier or what is this delay?
Also sometimes no and na politicians there will be the kind black rasta the kind of politicians. Yeah, they'll trick you. Yeah. And so also almost trick now once one from 1 2 baby they'll keep on tricking us. And no more tricking your baby so I feel say there's a lot of contractors out there that I feel say they are still in arrears. So I know with time, but
well, let's hope for the best because our roads are bad. They are really bad, and then they need to pay them up. Normally, finish your majuma. And so inflation is here again. Inflation drops to 3.8% in January. Ghanaian Times is also reporting this again. And then 800-acre land reclaimed at Sinyang Kumasi area set to stimulate growth from the land minister. So Galamsey fight, it's taking a positive direction now. So this is all we have for the Ghanaian Times now.
But okay. The New Republic. The New Republic. The New Republic. Obviously, coup in the minority caucus. Coup in the minority caucus. And not coup in the country. Coup in the country. I'm committing treason and Minyakamu. Mesi coup in the minority caucus. Bechira Don Kumana ewo mwashe bebefie no. Ese entawatawe bi. Menteme ho ase bi. Abemu. Eni nyina no is because of why na baby afenu marking anemu. Why ena omoda because matesa ye be reshafo. Ye be some reshuffling bi ewo the minority leadership ni. What I say? Enti some coup bi some betrayal bi the bem about don pre and after no market until the one see bi ba ho
and people also now say I must start say unity peace. So what is happening?
Unity no. What is kasa na kasa talk is cheap no. Kasa kasa dia kasa ya fu.
Kasa ya from.
Kasa ya from talk is air. Kasa ya from because kasa say na kasa obi dieska.
Dabi.
Obi acheme. Kasa na kasa free. What you say? So that's what they will say.
Unity.
But I'm sure interview be a KSM show, so I don't know whether you saw it.
No, not yet.
KSM and can be Japan. I interview after this election. And someone came you know.
And
I felt it, but that is for another day.
Yeah.
And that is it on the front page. Into when you know what page today, the New Republic. So, buffer stock agency revives. That is it. Into a meet some. Ibenya enyama fofofo enam ebe bread ya mayen se ne ebe bibia be koso. Enua ne se be koso. Galamsey chief ice chairmanship position.
Galamsey chief no.
No. Galamsey chief.
Galamsey chief. And this case is on I say.
Yabwegui.
Okay.
Why the name Galamsey chief? It's done how I name say. Chairman want to me anti-English. Or your Galamsey chief. No, see. Women. Have you seen this man expressing himself in English before?
Who am I?
Who am I? It's way and also or quack or contest for chairman. You see, the NPP party, the party itself, I don't know. I don't know the level of seriousness in that party. Because a serious political party will not allow Chairman Wontumi to even pick a nomination form to contest for a chairmanship. Do you know who a chairman is for a party? Do you know what it makes you a chairman for a party? Or even a chairman for an organization? Or even just a wedding ceremony? I say he's a chairman for the wedding. Do you know what it takes? You pick a phone and they read. Ladies and gentlemen, he owns bachelor degree in that. He does that. He is that. He has been so many boys. He's married to this with a beautiful wife. Ladies and gentlemen, help us welcome. Now, help us welcome her. And then help us welcome Chairman Nkibo Isiaku, the national chairman of the New Patriotic Party.
Brofo de Yesia.
Maybe I will do.
Yes,
Chairman, who goes on Brofo? Anyway, and what's your FNC?
Yeah.
There is ABC, but there was a child. I will tell you one seven. A rebel. Kanaka. And I order a case of Musan. But if I was in my Rebellia.
Abby Morning Show. I go come some ya de bre ya hwefo na me amede I go come say mun some e ba no din e de NS Apple. Ya sha say wa woni say charity begins at home. So na 1,000 journey begins with a step. My sha say you the Ghana Premier League. Then you say over the weekend the MTN FA Cup na e ko so e Ghana and on the 7th of February 2026 Lidiama Sporting Club betina the Takwa TNA Park number 2 inside their prayer Summer Test 1996 Sansona Glorious Amateurs Kumasi Asante Kotoko Omonso Omone team I friend Diana Stars and so Ebeshia Honum now game now ahead of the game no coach I friend Zito Otimi Kasai after before the game no. Times ago. Okay, so in the video no any ready am I to a Jumedi no so now yanko unim say on the 15th of February next week Sunday the Ghana Super Clash so the Babanya Sports Stadium now
challenge him.
La famille so. Alright, Mamima Obi Biakwa ba Embra Abby Morning Show. Now I go kense munsem and I de brem na me amede I go kense munsem eba no me din the Ernest Apple. Now yenim say charity begins at home. Sounds na 1,000 journey begins with a step. My chance here free the Ghana Premier League. When him say over the weekend on the MTN FA Cup ebeko so Ghana hana Osha on the 7th of February 2026 nyame aduma team a yefan Mediama Sporting Club ombetina the Takwa TNA Park no matunsa dia frɛ Summer Test 1996 na game no ebeko so the TNA Park na game no ebe live TV so sansona on the 8th of February nyame aduma Babanya Sports Stadium Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko ombetunsa dia frɛ team I friend Diana Stars na mo de game no ahyehyɛ so na make us say and also ebeba TV so na ahwefo nia anya bi ahwɛ na ahead of the game no coach Edema Kumasi Asante Kotoko I friend Karim Abdul Zito otimi ekasa na o say dia emuedi no ma omundi nkona dia aka no na ombebo ho ban na I say game now mo komu no e was say better than a game on House of Lions boy over the weekend no
an improvement. Well, I'm anticipating a good game, better than what we did in the league. One of the worst performance I will admit was against Heart of Lion. And one nice thing about football is you always have the opportunity to make amendments. We use the Edu Anama to make amendment to please our fans, and being the defending champions, we have to show that we are really the defending champions.
Coach, in CAG matches, there's no second chance. Your team have to either be brilliant or get knocked out. Their last visit here ended 1-1. What do you think you need to do to be perfect?
I think nothing happens without a cause. And I think this morning, during my address today, when I'm addressing them, I told them we don't have any excuse against Diana. We should go out and then do the amendment or improved upon our match, the match we played against Heart of Lions. So against Diana should be an improvement upon what we did with how we played against Heart of.
All right, my entwa Jumedi so now when him say on the 15th of February nyame aduma Ghana's El Clasico and as a Ghana Super Clash ne be so the Babanyara Sports Stadium na make say Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko betine fia to nsa dia frɛ Glorious Accra as of folk na make say Accra based supporters union no o ma hyehyɛ bases fefefe Accra na supporters omo pese omo kwa agopama no so ekwohwe game ni bi na omo betimi afre numbers na good screens no so na make say transportation no 200 Ghana cedis na bibia aye kama wo honom na ye to ansem no so kotoko ho a coach aye friend Abdul Karim Zito na so aye hye utimi hu say body mo na all body amakumase Asante Kotoko no enkoye essenti the Kotoko management no omone papa na friend Leonardo Nivia omo enini din komo say bani say omutimi pame coach friend Abdul Karim Zito a omo betimi afa no na waye adwuma ama Kumasi Asante Kotoko na make say wetimi akochi teams we on the career mu wetimi akochi Vipers FC Samson and Young Africans or wetimi akochi omo All Americans wetimi akochi omo na afen so Younger FC wetimi akochi omo na Ghana mu nsem no ye to aso a my enquire as of Lions akache na when him say goalkeeper your friend no Lawrence Osei when him say wetimi at the na juma ato as a goalkeeper to fan for the United States of America si say no or cleaner at the ma agency bina make us a time na or coach and as or goalkeeper at the ma House of Lions on na oje aketia 2,700 Ghana cedis na otimi amanone no he say cleaning ejuma no etimi ema na $3,275 na che say over 50,000 Ghana cedis incredible edema papa na friend Lawrence or say sound so arewo sam de ma boboku no na honum na attacking midfielder friend Samuel Buama Kwanza and also the attacking midfielder the man House of Lions and also etimi completing the deal the ama Kenyan side friend Kenyan Police FC na Ghana mu nsem ye to aso a teams mienu Ghana na the last 5 games matimi awini ni na Bechem United the Hunters omo etimi awini omo last 5 games on Samson na Baseke Holy Stars omo so etimi awini omo last 5 games incredible edema teams no ye dey ho update ebramo Abi morning show so na ye to adwumedie ni so a yanko the sports minister and I said the minister of sports and recreation honorable Kofi Idi Adams wakasa kakra ahead of the 2026 FIFA World Cup na because we United States of America Samson and Mexico in Canada now say the national budget the Black Stars of Ghana no public na nyoma and I say nyoma ebekomu no omode ni nia betudwa ama Ghana fonia enhubi na my enko Cote d'Ivoire yenim say ahead of the 2026 FIFA World Cup na because USA Samson na Canada in Mexico no African trophy tour no na because na menemo ka say edikan akọ and I say edikan akọ Abidjan de la Cote d'Ivoire hona trophy no asha ase Africa na make say na opening ceremony no airport your friend of Felix Hofan Bonny International Airport honum na welcoming ceremony ni so fefefe yede ho update ebramo show ni so na
ma yentu fa enko amanone wonim say enra no Manchester City what the EFL Cup no omutimi ewini team a friend Newcastle United. At the end of the game Manchester City etimi wini by 3-1. Na menemo ka say abranti na say papa a friend Mamush otimi Bob Braze or Sansona player a friend Tijani Randes on also etimi nya 1 goal at Manchester City. And so at Anthony Elanga etimi nya the consolation goal bako at Newcastle United. America say Osha aggregate na 6-1 aggregate in favor of Manchester City. Down on Tuesday, no, Arsenal the Gunners. Also at the Chelsea the Blues. Now at the end of the game, no, Arsenal me by 1 goal to no. Now we can say aggregate no 4-2 in favor of Arsenal. Now make us say the finals of the Carabao Cup no Arsenal. The Gunners from Betinefia to inside the affair Manchester City. Now, I can say, when you say, Arsenal, the Gunners, from one top league, you know, the English Premier League. Samson, Manchester City, also on a motor second, now it's going to be a rivalry between Papa and friend of Mikel Arteta, Samson, coach and friend of Pep Guardiola. Made a whole update, Abby Morning Show. So now, my uncle Spain in this Spain, come on, when you say, Papa, your friend, Marcus Rashford, otimi every Manchester United, Barcelona, and I say FC Barcelona, I could see I can't add more money. I mean, I can say, Barcelona Boboko, motimi, 30 million euros now. I was so mutia Edema Manchester United. Now I'm motimi AC deal no. Motimi agreement now. Permanent transfer na ekoso won na make say FC Barcelona omotimi ayesa deal na menemo ekase na wonim say Barcelona hona menemo kase the 2030 World Cup no wonim say edekoso oman ya friend Spain sanso na Portugal na Morocco na me pacho Camp Nou na anase Spotify Camp Nou no na the stadium Edema FC Barcelona. Na make say omode ehun hyehyɛ abase omo pese the finals of the 2030 World Cup no omo pese ekoso ewo Camp Nou amede ehun update Abraham na a very big blow Edema goalkeeper your friend Marc-Andre ter Stegen me pa cho woni say the winter transfer no otimi every FC Barcelona ekopie mu wo Girona na menemo ka say wenya hamstring injury yes severe obetina fie for 2 to 5 months and I say 2 to 4 months big blow Edema Germany Boboko if you say Germany Boboko no na the number 1 Edema Mona big blow Edema Papano Samson na Germany Boboko na mede ehun update Abraham wo Abi Money Show so na mede the last story to Mr. no mayenko Real Madrid now when him say the player of the month the year and answer the season year you 2025-2026 me patro shasia the month of August 2025 na abranti your friend Kylian Mbappe ultimately the player of the month Edema Real Madrid Boko no sanso na the month of September sanso na ono Kylian Mbappe no ono so ultimately wo honom na the month of October no Ada Gule also it mije sa abasobode no amede ehun update Abraham the month of November Kylian Mbappe also it mije wo honom and the month of December so papa and as a goalkeeper friend Thibaut Courtois also it mije the player of the month and the last one January last month no papa na and as a abranti ne friend Kylian Mbappe ono so ensanso eji Edema Real Madrid Boboko na menemo ka say wetima agi no bako 4 the player of the month amede ehun update Abraham na we any agodie mu nsem kakra ya babo ano mede Abraham Abi Money Show na medi Ernestape obetimi afreme chemical me na mede agokense mu nsem Abraham no.
You want a place to sleep for your comfort, or you want a nice place to
to enjoy life as a student. Wait. The only 5-star hostel in the Ashanti Kingdom is the Sia Hostel. Hostel, the hostel for DBs.
You can locate this 5-star hostel at Tech Buedi. If you want more information, you can pick the numbers on the screen and you hit our line. Sia Hostel, we are there to help you. Bless you. Your comfort is our hallmark.
Sia Boho. Sia Boho dear. Ye Sia Boho. Company. Edema is you. Baby, you feel it should be a we have friend number in this school. The Babania about the money. It's a machine we see, a little machine. The whole Ghana, a back and a woman. And it's the young feel the ship here also meet me when you machine will get to make you swammer. And it is a open so yeah. And the baby as a sea boho, the number will show if you say you say water is life.
Baby, I cut transformation house and yet transformation say you transform the park of baby. I can then boom, you so see a boho and the swab bremo. You saw over the tino machine which will cut 350 meters deep into the beer. Obedience in the sea boho is Bawa. You saw the baho. So whatever sea boho is, water flows. So I want to show you cheap fine. Now who Dr. Udaba to the way. The telephone number 0244 166 797 020-816-4125.
One village, one borehole machine. Now, we can't once. The son am kwaso a eba. Nti first one na baba bidu. Ena wa present engineer wo ye machine ho dwuma nyina wo say the whole Ghana ye machine no eno ne the best eno no ne first year o maye e dia ba Ghana ha sei. Nti ye dia no betimi atunso ba bia. Onipa bia obefa number na wo be free bia yɛbɛba ebi a wofie ni hyɛ bi ebetu nsuo because wei no ɔsɛ machine wei no first time ever ebi mi Ghana ha saa machine wei no tu nsuo no yɛyɛ bi ebi mi ha nti ebi a bɛfrɛ yi bi a ne ba do no nsuo nyame onhyɛ obi a. God bless you so much for your hard work, and I hope for sure that the rest of the machines will be coming. Sia Boho, wherever Sia Boho is, water flows.
Yasa babiem abusia yeda se chemical yeda se ne sports wo de bre yen. Okay. And na ye bebo nkomo. Ye to nsa frɛ abedwafo bi na so o se nyama ba ku mienu bi esi omokwan nti omo ntumi amba but ye bo nyame ni mpa se ochena de nyame adoma ye benya na omabetena na ya bo nkomo no kama. Enti ena no mena wo ena ebeye for the next hour no for the next hour ebeye mena wo ena ebedi dwumei sani ebeye a enyina ebete enwo ase na yehu nia sani ade ne eko enti sisi ano ade ba ko a meka se agent ha ewo Ghana ha na ade a ewuhia pa esanse se yewu se esesa na ekoso kakra na adwedifo ye mahyiamu na Ghana fo ye mahyiamu omo a omo tofi adwedifo no hono so no na enso ye mahyiyen esanse ededie kwade abanyina no ejina certain factors so na ade ba kwa na ebo komo the inflation rate as you see ano abeto Ghana. What say inflation rate? You can inflation inflation in the normal language the ba twi mo bibia emma ase nkotabuo bi a emma enyema se nnuane se de be ya yehu ebe hahan kakra ewa nyama yeton yesika sam de duane nyama ekwa yewo dwamo ayeto se na the price no akosoro ebe from eno na yanyina yekan nyina aboma yanyina afero inflation no enti yahwe senia inflation no ekoso ewo Ghana ha sisi amene wo ka say in the month of January 2026 bosomi a etwemu no inflation yakanyina abomu no it was 3.6 long okay percent 3.6%. Ano eche say enyama ekoso ye say ye dwedie say ya detom ekoye now for the period of February no edwedie be koso pa enyama buo be from but say ye hwade bi inflation ya de e Ghana asisi ano yehu emre bi a inflation ebeda 9.9% in the year 2020 yehu emre bi a inflation ebeda 7.1% in the year 2019 yehu emre bi a inflation ebeda 7.8 in the year 2018 those times you know na enyama nhyeda nya den but na emu omre enya den enya mre nso ho but sisia enyama anase inflation abeda single digit maybe sasemo Ghana adwodifoɔ yam papa mo ye nua mema no mo gu aboso kan yam ma no mo da adwa no a mo ton nyama wɔ dwam sɛ yam makola agbegbereshi kaneshi malamata even Kasuo market ana market ahodoɔ bia wɔ Ghana ha no mesɛ me bi so aso inflation na aba from na ye nyina ye di ewusi no fuel prices are aba from because your friend say na mama aya what nyama bi say me say me na me ko but aya what nyama bi say sana fuel boa ye de no sana nyama long fair boa ye de no me say nyama na me de ba sana beton ne sa na me boka what is our 70 still full price above from what is still what
because saying I him say
full price in the above from I was senka the matino eba but one thing I've realized that Ghana and say you know raising the cost standard ni ria yen scientists to be no matter how inflation lower ever so recently metna come and now from Accra to Medina and I made ne say Accra to Medina baby I will be CBR 8 cities and a serious debate working because also 37 and a price we see all the one and the price but say no say 8 to say crumpa ya tete full also no and then I still now they say my end 2 for mu 1 cedi mpo mo ba ka say ya 2 for mu nti ya 2 fam I don't know that mindset what Ghana for mu nti ya yes ade no market so the same thing you know raise price na inflation it cost from set deal cry you see sanity but my sign 2 1 cedi mpo you be say raising your man that say Ghana ya bo my no
oh in the same way I me dream ho pa because yeah le be sorry aka say aban na enye ye adwuma yenye sei na say bio onya detre kakra bi asegwa e di si woni lord fair no ahia na ye je ahia it would the lord fair no kan yama na woto yenim say ba ne sa because yenim say wokoto ade for you to get your profit you need to get add certain things what you tax a free money before if you can get your takeaway home now you get to that but kind of one bit more greedy
Ghana for it's me cause traders so drivers so mate for no kwana ya omo ka say omo ha dwen kwa say driver for no
mama ka say bin chire is it last month me ko sra me mame enti also me most of the time me ko fear I don't really want to pick car or circle because circle minimum mo ye
circle dey nsawo
I can't come am ko ka so no omo na ka so say to car no so ko ka so
oh
but e do circular na after pipe kanesh enti udu commercial kanesh fair udu kanesh ya na wa kaka pipe odoko enti wo udu kanesh na wo si no ono udu kanesh ya obi abefu bia aye new passenger man enti obesa from kanesh to fair what I say
that and I don't know why they
let's get this in mind say if you circle echo kaswa almost about 10 cedi what I say let's calculate this from circle to Kaneshi 350 pesos from Kaneshi to Odoko it's almost about 4 cedis
yes
what I say look at that short distance no but look at the fare emoji fine 4 cedi no problem it is 350 pesos plus 4 cedi
that's 7 cedis 50 pesos
good what if you Odoko and the kaswa you do almost about 7 cedi
that is 14 cedis 50 pesos a rank offer from omodo over street Andrewsa that's an omoye Medina has say sukra o kose kan e kose ko kan osida bi me ko Medina when himself was circle, I mean, found. Over Frank and Lakwesi Madina, not a same car, circle canis. Why do they do that? Yeah, I know what you.
It may fall car. Or you are the transit, sir. Into your brother call, I'm the public. To your brother call, I'm see, and I'm an auntie call inside her. Some of what maybe I have fabric, who see what we are turning inside of fabric, man. If anything, oh, I can't we cry. Oh, Ablicuma, Ferguson. Odoko, Quano, Tarazo Road. Odoko, Tarazo Road, Quanoson. The young town of Crono. Ujinawa, Ubinaka. And Jinako, Sayaka. Nanama, Yanaka. Messe, can be by ya. I say from Odoko, TMU. Maybe one more. But Obia will tell you Odoko. Eto, a friend saying, Ablekumano. You know what I'm talking about. Also from Odoko to Ablekuma. When you are Mefa, Mamma being a pattern. And that's from Abokobi. From Abokobi to Madina.
Abokobi to Madina, 5 cities, 50%.
But that's it. I say, from Odoko to Ablekuma, Kevin, and Ablekuma Junction, or the Tote Ghana.
Dang. Oh.
Nana, wouldn't it be? Now you hear me. Intermediate, but you know what? Check. Into before you. A bit more for you. But if you want it,
I want to prize.
If you want to prize, I will prepare to. I don't know what's in a car. Car, but I'm what's in a car. Check. Yeah, it's a driver, no, and also on the traffic a crack. And to go fast, I could pay backyard. Maybe a car, there's a roof in Malabé bar. Backyard bus stop. Yeah. You could pay her. What are you doing? Yeah, but you know, now let's say yes. Or see, 20 Ghana. We have to see 20 Ghana. Or if you are not going to see one backyard, so 20 Ghana. I said, if you are your friends, I'm going to see one Bola Junction. 20 Ghana.
20 Ghana.
Hey, Monsieur, what kind of number is a phone? I'm sure they have. Michelle, you two backyard no. Papa me together me two we must go there. O say. Che. You tell me na see ya wajini. Me pentamo, ba metua, ba me ma 3 months.
Hey, asama like I say.
Asama ma me say 3 months.
O so me nsa.
O ma o so nsa wa ka bie mo. Sika we ya waji. Wo me say na sa na yeje.
Na wo je me say.
When I times 3 of your friend say fair no. And I watch it. We didn't say yes, sir. And I want the times 3 of the fair. Or someone say 3 months. 1, 2, 3 months. Yeah? They say, well, full payment you. Upon cheap break, you are grabbing the chair, you know. Watch out, upon cheap break, you know, catch a mess in this one for this thing.
3 months in a grandma, 1 day grandma.
I say, yes, if you can offer 4 years come out.
I'm way too good.
Also, because I think there's something that we need to applaud this government, and I don't know who's in charge, but probably I could say the assembly and the tax force, the regional minister, the mayor. We need to applaud them.
Yeah.
Because when you know it's your monaso, they need to conscientize and then purify the system. What you are saying?
Yeah.
Because Ukojo is the same thing.
Oh, sanity.
Obia tomatoes tomatoes bucket I said you better for 10 Ghana seed, you know.
Oh.
Ukwa have 20 Ghana seed. Then you say and the tomatoes they will grade that.
Tomatoes so difference room. And since I say before Burkina ne bisi Ghana here na ye no. But then like the one we raising in our market no. A hard drink.
And sometimes you know I don't know Ghana fuo bi no. Ya ma me no mo wo dwemu a said you. Mo talk mo ko hwe ma ya mo ya ma me mo abaso. Because ahomache sorry no ya. Ye nimpa say ya. Na ye nimpa say busua no say didi. Obi wo ho a say bi wa wo mato Oh. It was one kwama onya ebi enfa me busuani ndi enfa man kola ni ndi eti jele so ye eso kwa so ni bi top eso ese price na ese otono no there be on ton sa eso ne 5 cedi 10 cedi to so say the be ya the profit no e be kosoro ni nyina we nyina no wo hu we nyina no aye kimo day to the highest degree na e ya say ya sorry a ya na e be bo aban na chi
me say dey kai an me free say oye na passengers ne kwere kase mwa na say ya tu ayim fuo mu sesi a mo be demonstration mutimi kwere kase mo ntu mu cars by say aso ya san ya so say nyina ya ho ntoye no mo sister 99 say mo na mutimi eden ala say aban na ni timi eden I was saying Ghana, I don't know who is in charge of sensitizing whether the market women or the drivers or here say but me do some serious training because say you senior so say compulsory ya tip a fool also I was say o fan what so compulsory say one ya o kan ya mawuntu o drew ade sana o drew Madina say do what 10 cities I have 10 baby I will be that thing needs to be stopped. I was say a shame. So I was really happy with the buses now, but buses no it seems enough my bus no ba ko pay bi na obe hu say kom nyina ye ntimi nkom enti please transport minister we betimi aye hu bibia my anka ye ni beje pa because car there no na ye dey say say if we are not getting comfortability with transport near there ye be daily life betimi aye adwuma na odi uska nyina kofa car na fe it's a whole lot nti ya hwe mo hwe na mo nya hu bibi mai
that's it obo transport so that amakai bibi na we didn't say abra the MPP government be fi aban so no omokra 100 electric buses that was the initiative of His Excellency the former vice president Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia for the 100 buses and a chassis.
Yes.
And I think that was a great initiative.
Very great.
It was great. And I think aban we emfa na on twaso if we can get more electric buses because I don't know ebema yenya some kind of comfort be in terms of fuel and then yama what you say because most of our working class no because I told that no panel ujina bus and perform suits me nyama amu ko adwuma people that need to report to work at 8 and 7 and as at 6:30 they are still in a long queue due to lack of vehicle and due to lack of transport to transport them to their various workplace. You know, it is quite upset. And I think the transport ministry, you know, as Nanama said, no, but I'm seeing some few steps transport ministry they are trying to pump in more of the metro buses, you know, and I think it's good.
Yeah, it's good, but we will still plead for more because him say how choked Accra is, and then people were complaining about electric buses. They say Musa Ghana no, we haven't been introduced to it yet. Until now, complaining say about the repair near the other. But I feel like mobile phone about first, no, we didn't know how to use it, but as time went on, into say electric buses never more. We will definitely find a way. I bet to me a control no. Say the repairs and managing no. So yes, that's it. Definitely we will get somewhere. So but it's not there.
Exactly 8:30. Maybe your phone lines no. Now also what them now what share what gain. The decrease of the inflation no. 3.8 up to 5.4 rise in the previous month. That was a great thing. Now, Ofra, now what share what doing? Why is it that Senyama way and all the social indicators no a conformer? Why is it so hard? Say the day before and so much marketing so send it will match the inflation because right now no send inflation about for me, send a fuel price about for me, send a dollar no so about for me. nkofo ka say all these macro indicators are down, are lower, are showing signs that there's been an appreciative depreciation of all these things. Argentina is not reflecting in our pocket.
Oh,
what I say? Sometimes, you know, I understand the micro minority in a way. What I say? Because if all these indicators are down, no, at least there should be some comfort be in the lives of Ghanaians. But as of now, when you pick your comments to the market, now will be a good to say, I'm not for your mark. They keep on telling people are not buying.
But you see, one thing I've realized about market women, they will still complain, say they are not buying. So market women, the understanding them, no, it's kind of difficult because just as Tuesday on our community focus, no, you market women, no, say how is it going? If you must say more tired, but you call different problems, say I'm tired. It's in why I ain't see no, and I'm not can be because we raise the idea no, yeah, maybe I'm into. Into they should. I think say you na bob why our pockets will be full. You na who better just as it is.
Oh, Eti menya ntia say ene okay. I don't want to say that on air, but no problem. That is fine. Auntie, sir, but we are live on Facebook, right? If you are live on Facebook, we can pick some comments on Facebook. Auntie, sir, or Facebook na or share. Mr. Whatever we are discussing, try and then drop your submission on Facebook and also na yen kind emfa emao. Try and drop your submission on Facebook and also na yen kind emfa emao. What is your take on the inflation now? What is your take on the inflation now? Producer Pacho Brown, what is your take on the inflation now? Wait to me, I drop it na ya kan e dia mo. And also wait to me say send a text message. Ya be kan e dia mo. Na bibia akoso yie kama. What I say? Aha, nti bibia wo hwere no. What is your take? And also inflation about for me. What do you say? What do what chere e wo ho ene sen Fabra na yen kan enfama na bibia enkoso yi kama. But I just want to also focus on our industrial producers.
Yeah.
The industrial producers are owns this kind of beverages are I don't want to mention any brand's name.
Yeah.
Well say if the prices come down like that, I thought that some of these brands, you know, they bring down their prices.
Yeah.
But when you enter the retail market, you know, have you had any experience of that sort?
Even sometimes products no or my indicative price now was a retailer out on Baba Tobe is no retailer no at a different price higher than what is on it. I don't know why. It's like Ghanaian mindset, you know. I honestly want to understand why we have to do that. Nipa no know any product, no. One mount price said this is the retail price. I've given it to you this way. Otowa say now benya, but ono person more profit than the what's say no. I think say you need to breathe scar. I don't know whether I should put it that way. We want to gain more than what we are working for. And see our retailers, we are begging you. And then you have more responsibilities, school fees near there. I know we have single mothers, single parents. The responsibilities are a lot, but we should also help ourselves. The fact that also you're single parent, you don't know somebody in the pocket. And see yes, Ramo. So my more clients, more customers no na monte ma so maye as I was say because na ho toya then omani ebetina mu kama so you can bet me actually wadwen ewo social media platform. We are live on Facebook Abby TV official. We are also live on YouTube. This is Abby Morning Show. And I'll pay you discussing Yama, Ebwagan and Puntu. Yama, yeah, Timamufono, yeah, Ghana. Yes, you can bring in your comments. My dream is saying that. My dream funny, I discuss you on inflation. Nyama tete so and still na nyama bo den wa market what's na kama nini na mutimi the margin chiraba.
So yes, so we're still on the conversation yeah be nyama so e dey actually obi bia now so there are other factors, but one say at the end of the day no mama more His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Abaso. Because without his leadership, no, I'm not sure. Say this stuff's now say this achievement and now say this beautiful moment we are enjoying now. No, it would come to bear because every leader and the way opposite oil the near mass. See, I said and inflation 30 point something now. If you boni din, apart from you so, I say boni din na bon Abaso. Yeah, bon Abaso so. Yes, some more finance minister and so Abaso.
Yes.
Because without them, no, I mean, all these things will not come into fusion. What I say, inti, ya bomb na Abaso. Me bra penny back St. George. Now, so you see this thing. I don't know how you understand it, but give me your kind of view on that. Gold. Also, canino now you exporting gold. Now, you need to buy gold. We open our doors for people to come and extract our gold and gold. You see, there's a ban on illegal trade of gold. Into Amas, you see, the gold as a commodity, no, I bet too huge in a sense. No, what I was so. What you say? We've seen some prices of some bars of ounce of gold and I think that is good, but there's this thing that just came up, say you see gold board and Gold Coast refinery so that they will refine our gold here. What do you make of that?
So I think this is good because as we said earlier, Ghana, we have the raw materials need the Ghana will be brave, but exporting, cost of exporting, chronic cost of importing, no, and yasem ketwa na the economy never form. But the fact that we have sat down to think about refining the gold ourselves, no, like we are wearing Ghana now because we always preach about eat Ghana, wear Ghana. So this is also a very good initiative. About Buama economy na high. Now we wouldn't have to pay extra to import because obefa free how but or the bar obesanya to so be but I feel like this is and one thing so Ghana yeah sometimes money ne boy den nti yes remo we dey nim say heya na nya raw materials heya na gold ni free heya na mode ya jewelries na mai ti aso na ma hwe ya ti mai mufo no so ye bottom na mai na affordable amai amobia yes
enya gold ni bia to se na be ahun se ba na Alice Abel first what Ghana
we are Ghana now Ghana
rich in mineral resource now.
Exactly
out of 100 Ghanaians only 5% can acquire gold. That is so bad.
Very bad. Very bad.
Price in moderation. But
exactly.
Moving on, we are discussing the inflation rate. Inflation rate to see our form to 3.8. You know, we are discussing it, and then we are trying to elaborate more and then give you more insight on certain indicators. Okay, but looking at how the inflation's the rate now, do you think it will bring up more investors?
Yes.
Do you think investors bring economy now investing? Because you know, say the more we get the investor, the more money pushed in the system, the more our city becomes stronger, and the more Nyema becomes more okay for us.
Okay, so looking at statistics, this is like the lowest rate of Ghana inflation from in 27 years now. And this is like the 13th consecutive month. And it's all short. Then I say, it feels like this thing is going to be stable. Inflation will keep going down. And I feel like investors or more share who say this country I like the stability of yes it's more investors.
All right, let me see your phone is now 055 75 9974 055 75 9974 055 75 9974. It was your friend na your komo sisia. What is your take about the inflation rate we are enjoying now in Ghana? Are we in the right direction? Is it a good news? Are you also with the notion say a better form? And what do you think? About your friend na your mom komo we are Ghana me a Ghana ni yan share again say konya yan share again say konya so yan share again no ana mari nyina yet democracy asino so friend na your mom come on 055759974 055759974 mesela ofra na wallowa the volume on your TV sets, lower the volume on your TV sets. Now, bibia enkosu yi enfa emaye. Inti ya twa call, ya bon komo. As when your call come no, ya be peke na ya bon komo. Kama. Enti so as nana ma okan ya no. I think when investors look at all the indicators when it comes to financial stability, when it comes to labor, when it comes to everything, now we say no. I think now Ghana is in the right state of mind to do business because we were in this country where I love to request food from them. Glovo.
Okay.
Glovo. Obia or the Johnny if you online Diano, one way or the other, we used to Glovo that. We were in this country where inflation and prices were high, demand was low and everything. And then they had to leave the country.
Yeah, because
what I say? Because they were struggling. They had to leave the country. I think, sir, with this all stuff that is going on, it's going to boost investor confidence. Now, invest in our country.
Yeah.
But looking at that, with all of this happening, do you think it's going to open a door for our youth to be employed? To gain employment, because as of now, we are a company, and I say maybe let's say you are you own a boutique. You see, I'm not baba from. You can have your price, you can have your profit. So now you can employ people, sales girls, to be in your store when you are not around, to also run on another errands. Because that time, so big thing is going to open an opportunity for people to gain employment in what areas too.
I feel like most companies have to say be more lay off or more workers. It's mostly because they don't have enough funds to pay them, and then the company is not making profit, whether it's a supermarket, a boutique, or any other thing. But you'll be able to work with that, make more profit, and business me more accurate. And when you employ people you'll be able to pay them. So I feel like this inflation going down is going to help a lot of businesses, and our pockets are going to be full again, definitely.
Okay, and see, that's it. I don't know. Yeah, share again, but once so what you share me, we have a technician. Mama Diana Munye. Are the lines actually working? Okay. And see the numbers are on your screen 05575 By now I should be receiving a caller. Yes, by now I should be receiving a caller. na mention. Yeah. And so that is it. So and we're discussing the rise of inflation as at last month, getting to this month, inflation as at now is 3.8, which is very applauding. And I think everyone that is in charge, but I know there are some people who rise against it. Oh, because inflation better than 5.4, no. Better than 5.4, no. We saw some people saying, it was abandoned, and it tried a son, and it took her. Yeah. And abaya tisui, and not so. Yeah. But when you hear people saying things like this, how do you feel?
You see, one thing I Ghana for on both parties, let's say, so only party A, let's say party A, yeah, there no matter how whether they come. Then you will still be hating on. That's one thing we should change as Ghanaians. We are working to get Ghana, like one Ghana. This Ghana is not for one political party. So we party say this party is working. You see that things are going on positively. You should at least, the least you can do is to applaud it. So you can applaud the government because a boy in our mind in idea.
I think there's some people conforming to democracy now. I'm going to say among so and I say yeah politics I say. So they feel when you are doing politics, whoever is on the opposite side is your enemy. It's your enemy. That is what a lot of people think. Sometimes we call this kind of campaign rallies now. Who say your friend is saying say ubikita the opposite fellow flagger na why MC hey Ghana oh yeah when you perform here move and the rough but maybe I'm very fine. Maybe I'm very fine. We just are arrested. Maybe I'm very fine. Maybe I'm very fine. Inti sani aye kano. Sani aye kano. Hey. Hey. Usia. I didn't have a power, but said I can only see now the MPP. We don't say time for what I say. And it's never be one say MPP back, not so more yet, not say bomb basso. Never one also NBC back, not say when NBC me, not oh bomb basso. And yes, sir, MPP the money. Now, when you be ninety, baby, I'm out. Oh, my, the papa, the uncle, there be, and yes, sir. Why? And yes, sir, indeed, Yamasa, any new kind. Now, the beer, uncle ye, come. Aha, auntie, not the beer, and tell you, yes, I saw the number, and that's so. One, we see, but we don't judge. Nti mo amohu no but yes I number no for better so na mafre I'm sure say nti na course no emba no but yes mo fan cheye to da obrani wum nti na nyem bia ko fa mi pa bi eni so nti say bi no mo sesa ko mo 9 no mo na ko mo 10 aha nti eno so ewo ho nti ebusu mo fan cheye okay, enti ya twa MC amsemo mo fa na mes na nto so emfa ma ye na ma ka wo enim no yemfa ma hwefo na omu anyway omu mfre.
Well, once a number na so kan by no you betimi your social media. We are live on Facebook, YouTube. You can send your comments there. Betimi the wadwen chere ato ho na ya read amount. Yeah.
Okay. Enti ye boy homode say ye de numbers no ebe to dwa. Okay. Enti no. But answer numbers no beba no. Yambo enkomo fufuro bi. Wo hwe your friend is saying wo hwe this new thing NBC for day bana I said okay my number numbers no so ebusia your number into so wetumi afre na wa che wa dwen we dey papa na into wetumi afre 055 755 9974 055 755 9974 frame na ya monkomo sisi a yes ye kosesa Kotoka International Airport into Accra International Airport. Sebio Manama.
Yes.
Mambisa wa sema kwanza na watu waso. Wo fe so ana wo mfo aso.
Well, honestly, me mfo aso. Me de me mfo aso.
Mami fa call. Hello. Never chop mo bua me e wo studio a wate. Speaker mu njem kakra na me check my voice. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Oh, Maslamo, mo ni ndwa ma wa, ensia me da ma se. Mo di wuduma ma me.
Yeah, me say honestly, the men so cause I feel like misplaced priority. Nyama bibia who here say take action in term. We are going to waste funds. I would say waste because this is an airport. Yeah, you said this name for so many years now. Why is there a need to change it now? Yes, I know people have their reasons and all. There's a reason to everything, but for now. Say it's coming I feel this is not something we should pay attention to right now because there are more pressing needs in Ghana. I always say yes than changing the name of the airports.
Okay. To me Sebio. Okay, Mama to Sebio. As you say hello, good morning. Good morning. Oh, but Mumbai, meaning some would be Mujuma, but Mumbai and Senegal will get some few comments from our viewers out there, Mr. Mupa, Mumbai. But I don't think, say, baby, I do as a country, and Yama say, and Nabaya Kwen. Hello? I'm still saying, sir. In this time of our life as Ghanaians, where productivity, where growth, where jobs is what is on the minds and on the lips of the ordinary Ghanaian, I'm not sure say we should be channeling our energy to changing of an international airport. How? No. I'm not sure that is I'm not sure that is why the good people of Ghana voted the NDC into power. And it's an NDC for I'm not saying don't test here machine to be fear no. Hello. Good morning. But I am more. Big up for there. Yes, I'm open chair. Why? Open chair. Why? Open chair. But you need to be afraid here. Okay. Enti sɛ da meka no adɔfo a mesrɛ mo mofa nkyɛ yɛn initial number na yɛde too so no ɛyɛ biribi but cables no so ɛhyɛ dɛ nnim boayɛ kakra mc afoɔ ɔmo di mu dwuma mesrɛ mo mfidie deɛ ɛtɔ da a ɛtumi anya but yɛsrɛ mo paa yɛsrɛ mo mesrɛ mo nsa ɛda nsa yɛ mesrɛ mo paa mofa nkyɛ yɛn monkɔ so na momfrɛ yɛn na biribia ɛnkɔ so yɛ ɛmfama yɛn aha enti sɛda meka no wei ɛnyɛ adeɛ a anaasɛ ɛnyɛ no nti na ghanafoɔ ɛto aba ɛde ma ndc amawekuo no yɛanto aba ma no hello good morning mɛbatɔ ne baabi afɛfie mɛbatɔ mo increase the volume of the tablet no increase the volume of the tablet na metumi ati mɛbatɔ ne baabi afɛfie wòdi ne baabi afɛfie o. Common sense. Bapeni medase Nyankopɔn hyira. Enti sɛ woyɛ passenger na wobɛfaka na wonim sɛ asɛ baabi a wobɛfa biara na driver na ɛfa no tɔtɔt a wodu baabi a police wɔ a report no ɛma policefoɔ no maybe wonim but ɛnɛ yɛsua adeɛ ɛnɛ deɛ wonim enti wowi fa yɛ adwuma sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a saa nkɔfoɔ no ɔmo gu ɔman no mu ɔmo sɛ ɔman no ɔmo de efi ɛbata ɔman no ho no yɛbɛyi saa nkɔfoɔ nyinaa efi hɔ yɛgye wo kaa fo wo nsɛm anasɛ yɛgye wo kaa kii na ɛsɛ kɔtena fie afei deɛ woba no ho 6 a wobɛfɛ ne 6 womfɛ ne 9 ɛbo so a mesrɛ kɔso a na frɛ me yɛwɔ mmerɛ kakraa bi ɛsiane sɛ kɔɔ line no anhyɛ da ne yɛde mmerɛ kakra bɛka ho sɛ na wafrɛ na wakyerɛ wadwen wate nti mesrɛ mehia wadwenkyerɛ ɛwɔ ɛnɛ dwumadi a yɛdi no ɛho because wankyerɛ wadwen a yɛnhu sɛnea wo nso wofa asɛm no ɛfa because democracy yɛkyerɛ adwen yɛmmɛtena ha ɛnka adwen ɛnsɔre nkɔ ɛsɛ yɛne mo ɛkyɛ ho ɛsɛ yɛne mo mmɔ nkɔmmɔ sɛna yɛn nso yɛbɛhu nea mo nso modwen ɛfa asɛm no ho nti yɛtwɛ 055-755-9974 055-755-9974 na yɛndi dwuma no kama ɛmfa ma wo nti dɛkɔ na mɛka no hello good morning hello good morning oh Pacho hello good morning okay na me sra mo still mo frɛ na deɛ ɛno na lines me yo hello oh what is going on okay and so the Kotoka International Airport I'm not sure say it is actually a necessity for us now.
Yes.
We have a lot of things to take care of. Hello, good morning. Good morning, Batata Meta. The Pacho, most station position really a year, Munjan, Sana, young family, Juman, but for Cheshire. Hello. Good morning, ma'am. To say. The Pacho to say. Hello. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Where the Pacho did the office here? Okay, meet you. Every media meet you. Me Pacho lower TV set. I must have been TV like a cell phone in the cell. Okay. Ose menya kukudro na menka nokweno na ohwe efi ahomache sa ba peni na oswa na hweye oswa na hweye ya je say betumi nya two more calls bi e de aka ho na ya so hello good morning sir pacho ni be afi here okay pacho ni tie o Now let's go straight to the topic of discussion. Now what's your game at your first line? So why? Papa dear, or at the movie, and the Jumera, or what the movie, and the person now, person we are dance here. Chair Asafuma and Bibia or China, I live Fiadano. Sorry, exactly 8 a.m. Sorry, I foundation service. You rap foundation service, bra. Menya Fapin Papa, send a bear to me a year 2 and I 2026 and Namona year 2, which me a year 2. Intimacy, bra. But I course me now, they see. Now the discussion bit of every morning show where the LBC about my a chopper and from be beer at the early hours I will fret numbers now the 2 screens so now answer no fancy 50 or China air quality they who your mistakes if you are China air corner AC into your slow so Koswa and na send only a shot here no modia ani entinasa na ye be samba bio ye boy ye be samba and that Thursday the throwback Thursday if we are you call into the life and that ye be share on to me bia bra bomu ye call na bra bomu sem na e call na nyumba ku mi no enyu na na wo pe efa sanu to me ho ye call ye ba obehu ntumi a ye kan wasem demusia ye twa ho sima ye ba e de aka no e be Charles.
Ultimate accessory. Perfume is like a new clock. It makes you quite simple, marvelous. Smelling good is the first step of conquering the world. Delight in a fragrance paradise. Sweeten your day with scent. A fragrance that whispers cute. Some of the compliments you get when you mart at FC Cosmetics. FC Cosmetics is a top-notch shop when it comes to perfumes, makeup sets, skincare, and quality hair. You can plunge into our created designer perfumes like Amani Code, Blueberry, Ambada, Dio Savage, Latafa perfumes like Camera, Assad, Yara, also Dora Collections perfume like Pink Heart, Lion Heart, and Colorful, and also curation of these perfumes. And for perfumes like fragrance smells like Berries Weekend, Ophelia, Savage, and many more. Contact FC Cosmetics for your elegant fragrance, unforgettable impression inspired by true refinement. If you want a touch to your everyday looks, if you've been waiting to purchase quality, authentic, and affordable makeup products, then your time is here. FC Cosmetics offers you quality makeup products for all your makeup needs. Talk of MAC, L'Oreal, Maybelline, Lakme, CoverGirl, we got you sorted out. Our products are value for your money. Skincare is self-care. Skincare is the only air to image. Review your natural beauty, glow like never before, and look the secret of radiance. Pamper your skin, nourish, hydrate, and transform. Elevate your skincare ritual. FC Cosmetics is here for all your skincare solutions. FC Cosmetics, nurture your skin's natural glow. Good hair is the difference between a good day and an amazing day. Being a brunette beauty never goes out out of style? Are you looking for luxurious quality hairs for an event? Hairs that speaks for itself, from ordinary to extraordinary strands? FC Cosmetics is the deal. We trade in all kinds of hair. Take of raw donors, factory made, bundles, closures, and many more. Come to FC Cosmetics and embrace the magic of healthy hair. FC Cosmetics, restyle, you smile. Locate FC Cosmetics at Ahensan, opposite China Mall, adjacent to Kumauman Rural Bank. Contact us on 0530-476311 or 0201-917-774, 0537-398-866. FC Cosmetics, your body will thank you.
Sia for you. For your safety and comfort, I do recommend Sia Hostel. Just a stone throw from LG Mall to Yarante campus. This is a new hostel in town. Inviting those students who are now about to learn on Tech Campus. Just come and have your safety here, and it shall be well. God bless you.
Is possible without a perfume. It is unseen, unforgettable, ultimate accessory. Perfume is like a new cloak. It makes you quite simple, marvelous. Smelling good is the first step of conquering the world. Delight in a fragrance paradise. Sweeten your day with scent. A fragrance that whispers cute. Some of the compliments you get when you mart at FC Cosmetics. FC Cosmetics is a top-notch shop when it comes to perfumes, makeup sets, skincare, and quality hair. You can plunge into our created designer perfumes like Amani Code, Blueberry, Ambada, Dio Savage, Latafa perfumes like Camera, Assad, Yara, also Dora Collections perfume like Pink Heart, Lion Heart, and Colorful, and also Curation Lamis perfumes. And for perfumes like fragrance was like Berry's Weekend, Ophelia, Savage, and many more. Contact FC Cosmetics for your elegant fragrance, unforgettable impression inspired by true refinement. If you want a touch to your everyday looks, if you've been waiting to purchase quality, authentic, and affordable makeup products, then your time is here. FC Cosmetics offers you quality makeup products for all your makeup needs. Talk of MAC, L'Oreal, Maybelline, Lakme, CoverGirl, we got you sorted out. Our products are value for your money.